Our task here is to write a program to read and display student information using structures. We all know structure is a user-defined data type. It is a collection of related data items of different data type. We can define structure as a collection of related data items of different data type. When we are working with structures, we need to concentrate on three things. One is definition of structure, next is declaration of structure variable, and accessing structure members. Now first task is we have to define a structure to read and write or display student information. So we are going to get the details of name, roll number and CGPA of a student. So we are going to create first a structure to hold these three related items but of different data type. So struct is the keyword, student is the name of the structure, and then it is having three members. First member is name, which is a character array. Second member is roll number, and third one is floating point value because we are going to store CGPA value. So these three information we are going to get a read for a particular student and display it. That is our task today. So I have defined the structure first. The structure definition ends with a semicolon. Declaration of structure variable. We can declare structure variable using the keyword struct student, then structure variable name, let it be S1 here. Next task is to access these structure members. We have three structure members here. For student structure, we have name, roll number and CGPA are the members. Since structure is a complex data type, we cannot access this directly with the help of assignment operators. We have to use dot operator or arrow operator to access structure members. So first I am going to read a student data, student name, roll number and CGPA, and I am going to display it. So for reading student information, printf within quotes, enter name of student. Then you have to scan. Since it is of character array, we are going to use %s, comma, ampersand s1 dot name. This is how we have to read for the first structure member, the structure variable with a dot operator, then the member name. Next statement is printf, enter roll number. Then we can scanf. It is integer data type, so we'll be using %t, ampersand s1 dot roll number, semicolon. Next is printf within quotes, enter CGPA. Scanf within quotes. It is of floating point data type, so %f, comma s1 dot CGPA. So these lines from 15 to 20 will help in getting one student record with the help of structures. So we have read a student information. If you are a beginner in coding, you can run up to this one and check whether the reading of a student detail is working properly. Okay, let it be AAA, roll number 111 and CGPA 9.5. So why segmentation fault is coming is I have missed an ampersand while reading CGPA. So you just give an ampersand here, then run again. AAA 111, CGPA is 9.5. So the code ends successfully. Now so far reading the student information we have done it properly. Now next one, we need to display the record whatever we have stored in S1 now. So for that we can use just 3 printf statement within quotes student name colon percentage yes, we'll use /n comma s1 dot name. Next is printf student roll number percentage d /n to create one more line. I'm doing that one, roll number and then a semicolon. Next is printf within quotes student CGPA colon percentage f/n within quotes comma s1 dot CGPA. Now we have finished displaying student information now. Now we'll run the code and see whether it works properly. Okay, AAA, let it be my student name, 111, let it be my student roll number, and the CGPA is 9.5. It's printed correctly. Now we have created one structure variable of type student, that is S1, for getting the details of one particular student. Suppose we want to get another student detail, then obviously we can include one more structure variable, say S2, and then repeat the same code to read and display the student information of S2. We'll read the student record, first student record, then second student record. One correction we need to do is we are getting the second student record in structure variable S2. So change it to S2. And while displaying also, we are displaying the first student record with S1 and the next student record with S2. So finally change this to S2. Now it works fine for getting. Let us check whether it works fine for getting two student details. 111, CGPA is 9.5. Then it's getting for the next student let it be BBB 222 and CGPA is 8.9. It is displaying the first student details, then next student details. It works fine for 2 students. We can include as many as student structure variable, and we can get the details of students and display it. But this is not the only way or a very effective way of doing it. Instead, to get a collection of same details, we can use an array of structure by declaring the structure variable as an array of type array. Say for example, here I am declaring a student structure array S1 of 10. So I'll be able to hold the details of 10 students with the help of this one by simply changing the code like this. Say for example, since we are using an array, we need to use an array index variable. So I am using I less than 10, I plus plus. So inside this it will be reading the details of students. Okay, but one little alteration we need to do is, since we are using an array of structure variable, we need to include the index variable here, S1 of I, S1 of I, like this. Okay, let us take values first for 4 students, and then this is not required because with the above loop itself we'll be able to get the details of 4 students. And for displaying the information also, we have to use a for loop to vary from first student detail till the last one. So for I is equal to 0, I less than 4, I plus plus. Close here and here also, and this is not required. I'm sorry. Okay, fine. So this is the program to read and display student information using array structure. Array of structure. Okay. Now run this code. Now there is an error here because I have not used int here. Okay, and I have to use index variable here. This I missed, that's why the error is. Okay, now run the code. First student detail I'm giving roll number, CGPA let it be 9. Second student BBB, roll number 222, CGPA 7.8. Third student CCC 333, CGPA 8.9. Fourth student DDD 444, CGPA 9.5. Now I have given the details for 4 students and I got the result for 4 students from here. Okay, fine, it works well. Now this program doesn't have scalability, so we have to write the code so that it works for any number of n. For that, first we need to get the number of students. So let me declare int n. then printf within quotes, enter the number of students. Then scanf, since it is integer, %d and the cell n. Now we can redefine this as for whatever is the value of n, that many student structure variable array can be defined. Then we can make this also as n and here also as n. Now this particular code works for n number of students, whatever may be the value of n. So we will run it and see. Now I have made some mistake. I missed semicolon here. Fine. Okay, now run the code. Okay, enter the number of students. 2 students. First student A 111, 4.5 CGPA. Second student E 222, 8.4. So it's displaying 2 student records. So we have now learned to write a C program to read and display the details of n student information using structures.